Today I'll be answering the question, is 60 too old to start a new career? So in this video, I'm going to share my story and why I changed careers when I was over 60. Now you might be asking yourself if it's too late to start a new career at 60, or what do you do if you lose your job and you're over 60? Well, I sincerely hope that this video will help you out. So let's get started. For over a decade, I worked for one of the leading manufacturers of motors for the robotics industry. I enjoyed my job. I had a great boss. I worked with a team of research and development engineers and specialists, and our facilities were state-of-the-art. But as with all corporations, things don't stay that way very long. When the announcement came that the small team that I worked with was going to be moved to another facility, we weren't exactly thrilled, and for a good reason. We'd be moving to an old, multi-storied manufacturing building. It had gone through lots of additions over the years. The building was difficult to navigate. It had hidden rooms and dark hallways, and plus the dark yellowish tint of the lighting was something you'd expect to see on the set of a B-class horror movie. Now, getting used to the whole vibe of a different facility was a challenge enough, but we did the best that we could with the situation, and we eventually got settled in. Then about a year or so later came the announcement that the corporation was going to completely dismantle the R&D team. So we were all assigned to other positions within the company. Now, once that happened, things really began to change. And as the days progressed, they added more and more responsibilities to our already overloaded schedule. And other than the standard company increases, which were sometimes frozen, there was no financial compensation for all of this extra work. And because the workload had doubled, I worked 50 to 60 hours a week and most weekends. While I knew I was fortunate to have a job, that didn't reduce the physical exhaustion and the frustration that I was experiencing. I had recurring health issues because of the stress and the long hours, plus I was missing out on much of my life and I couldn't spend much time with my wife and my adult kids. Now, while I maintained high-quality work ethics and standards, I was burning out. I hated Mondays, I felt trapped, and it was like I was wasting my life. So I had to ask myself some very serious questions. What are the long-term effects this is going to have on my health? And what is this doing to my relationships with my family? And is the financial benefit worth that kind of sacrifice? If I keep working here, what kind of physical shape am I going to be in when I do reach retirement age? And then I ask even more critical questions. Is this really what I want to do with the rest of my life? What would I rather be doing for a living? And is 60 too old to start a new career? What are the risks and what are the rewards? And finally, the big question, what can I do to improve my life? Finally, I said, look, I don't have to live this way any longer. So my wife and I developed a step-by-step plan to change our life for the better. I knew aside from being in the robotics industry, I had a set of skills that would allow me to make a living from home. I enrolled in a major university to hone some of those skills, and I graduated with honors. I applied online for a job with a major brand, and after the interview process, I negotiated their offer. The next day, I went to the office and I informed them I'd be leaving the company. I worked out a 2-week notice and left on excellent terms. My last day was on Friday, and I started working for the new employer on Monday. And I've been working for them for almost 3 years now at the time of this recording. I have no regrets, except I wished I'd decided to do this sooner. I've never looked back. I'm far less stressed. I spend more time with my wife, spend more time with my adult children. I matched my base salary the first year with great benefits, and I get to work with some of the best people in the world. I love what I'm doing, and best of all, I get to do it all from home. So to answer the question, is 60 too old to start a new career? No, it's not. I know that everyone's situation is different, but if you're asking, is 60 too old to start a new career, maybe my story will help you to consider it a lot more seriously. If you have any questions about the step-by-step process that I went through to make my dream job a reality, just contact me at my website at towalters.com. And since you're here, you'll also want to check out the videos on your screen as well. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more helpful content like this. We'll see you next time.